Congratulations to the class of 2025. I'm honored to celebrate our phenomenal graduates as they boldly step into the next chapter of their lives. Thank you, family and dear friends, for your unwavering support. Today is filled with excitement, reflection, and above all, pride. And let me tell you, we are so proud of this class. Our graduates have reached this milestone through hard work, determination, and resilience. They've navigated a high school experience shaped by global shifts, digital learning, and rising expectations. And yet, they have remained focused, growing to believe in themselves the way we have always believed in them.
Their journey through Newport News Public Schools has included rigorous coursework, high expectations, and service to the community. Under the guidance of our great teachers and staff, our students have mastered academic requirements, competed in sports and academic competitions, served their schools and communities, and developed the skills necessary to be productive citizens.
Each day, our schools focus on one mission: ensuring that all students graduate college, career, and citizen ready. Recognized as an innovative school district, Newport News Public Schools provides a curriculum that builds the skills, knowledge, and expertise that students need for 21st century success.
But it didn't just happen with desire alone. It took studying, perseverance, sacrifice, and extra effort. You stayed focused, you kept your eye on the prize, and you followed through.
And during this time, Newport News Public Schools continue to offer opportunities to prepare all students for future success. With advanced placement courses, dual enrollment, early college, career and technical education courses, and youth development opportunities to graduate college, career, and citizen ready.
And Warwick's class of 2025 has their own special achievements to be proud of. Warwick's graduating class earned academic excellence with 149 seniors graduating with a 3.0 GPA or higher, and 87 graduates receiving the President's Award for Educational Excellence with a 3.5 GPA or higher. Through Warwick's impressive magnet programs, 35 seniors will graduate as International Baccalaureate Program diploma candidates, and 45 students are graduating from the Governor's Health Sciences program. 8 seniors accelerated their college coursework by enrolling in the early college program through Virginia Peninsula Community College. And the Copeland crew was recognized for athletic excellence and sportsmanship, with 40 senior athletes receiving postseason honors.
These achievements were the result of focus, dedication, and collaboration. The life skills you've gained have built a strong foundation to support your growth as future leaders. Continue to lead by example while providing those around you with direction, purpose, and motivation to accomplish great things.
As you head into life's next chapter, we are all excited to see how you take these skills, interests, gifts, and talents to the next level. You have a strong foundation on which to build a life of purpose, character, and integrity.
Congratulations on your achievement and best wishes for a prosperous future.
Every tassel turned this season represents a dream realized and a future ignited. Our graduates are scholars, artists, innovators, and leaders. But most importantly, they are ready. This class is our legacy and our hope for a brighter tomorrow. On behalf of Newport News Public Schools, congratulations. Now we encourage the class of 2025 to move forward with courage and lead with heart. We'll be cheering for them every step of the way. Thank you, best wishes, and enjoy the ceremony.
Percussion. 1, 2, ready, percussion.
Good afternoon. I am Ms. Tiffany Thompson, principal of Warwick High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff, I would like to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the graduating class of 2025. At this time, I ask that you please stand for the presentation of colors by Warwick High School's Navy Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Captain Vincent Clifton and Sergeant Major Curtis Warren, and remain standing for the national anthem sung by Warwick High School's vocal ensemble under the direction of Miss Lynn Ballou. Gentlemen, please remove your hats at this time. We ask that all guests remain standing until the colors are retired following our national anthem. You may now be seated. Today we come together to formally recognize our graduating seniors who have completed all requirements for graduation as set forth by Newport News Public Schools in the state of Virginia. Not only is this a day of excitement and new beginnings, it is also a day of dignity and respect. This afternoon, we kindly request that you respectfully restrict celebrations as each graduate and their family are deserving of this special moment and deserve to hear their name called. We thank you in advance for your cooperation. Many dedicated school division officials have provided the support necessary to bring us to today's graduation ceremony, including the superintendent and the school board. We are honored to have many of these individuals present with us today. Please join me in recognizing Superintendent Dr. Michelle Mitchell. Dr. Mitchell has served as a teacher, assistant principal, principal, executive director, and interim chief academic officer. Her tenure with Newport News Public Schools spans over 33 years. Also joining us today are several members of the school board and school district administrators. School Board Chairman Lisa Searles-Law, Lisa Sorslaw is a STEM Workforce and Development Manager at Jefferson Lab. She is a member of numerous professional and community organizations and is a strong proponent of STEM education and teacher professional development. Ms. Sorslaw was elected to the school board on May 2018. School Board Vice Chair, Dr. Terry Best. Dr. Best is a retired Newport News Public Schools administrator and a graduate of Newport News Public Schools. She is actively involved in many community activities, is an advocate for youth development. She was first elected to the school board in 2018. School board member Maritza Alger. Ms. Alger retired from public education after 32 years of service as a teacher, specialist, assistant principal, and principal. She is a member of numerous professional and community organizations. Ms. Algers has served on the school board since February 2023. School board member Rebecca Amon. Mrs. Amon is an attorney specializing in estate planning, trust, business, and tax law. She is a graduate of Newport News Public Schools. Mrs. Amon was elected to the school board in May 2020. School board member Douglas Brown. Mr. Brown is a director of data science. Mr. Brown is a director of data science for a software company. As a product of public schools and a former educator, he believes in the power of public education to drive economic growth locally and generationally. He has served on the school board since 2014. School board member Rashina Harris. Mrs. Harris is the executive director of foster care at the James Berry Robinson Institute. She is involved in the community, working with several boards and organizations. She is serving in her first year on the school board since being elected in November 2024. School board member Gary Hunter. Mr. Hunter is the Assistant Vice President for Donor and External Relations at Hampton University. He is a member of numerous community organizations and is a strong proponent of preparing students to be college and career ready. He has served on the school board since 2014. Also with us this afternoon, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Kip Rogers, Chief Operations Officer, Rusty Fairhart, and Acting Chief of Schools, Dr. Wayne Smith. Graduation, we also have elected officials and special guests with us today. From the Newport News City Council, we have Mayor Philip Jones, Vice Mayor Curtis Bethany, Councilman John Ely, Councilman Dr. Marcellus Harris, Councilman Cleon Long, Councilwoman Tina Vick, Councilwoman Rob Coleman. We have our dedicated legislators here with us as well. Congressman Bobby Scott, State Senator Dr. Mamie Locke, State Senator Danny Diggs, Delegate Chad Green, Delegate Marcia Price, and Delegate Shelley Simons. From the City of Newport News, we have Police Chief Steve Drew, Commissioner of the Revenue Tiffany Boyle, and from Hampton City Schools, we have School Board Member Dr. Richard Mason. At this time, I would like to introduce our senior class president, Michaela Stuckey. Michaela plans on attending Virginia Commonwealth University and majoring in computer science. She is an IB ambassador and has participated in speech and debate, Model United Nations, Science National Honor Society, Math Honor Society, and the Key Club. Please welcome Michaela Stuckey.
afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty and staff, administrators, board members, and lastly, good afternoon, Raiders. My name is Michaela Stuckey, and I am your senior class president. I am also one of the voices you have heard these past few years as a morning and afternoon announcer. I stand before you today to share one final announcement. We finally made it. Today, we begin a new chapter in our lives. Many of us will be going on to pursue further education, join the military, or into the workforce. I would like to start by saying thank you to my family, friends, and mentors, because I would not have made it this far without you. Over the past 4 years, some of us have mastered the art of procrastination. We have quickly related to the phrase, if it's not the due date, it's not the due date. But all of us in this room got the work done and persevered. I'd like to congratulate all of us for that accomplishment. When looking at your entire life, 4 years may seem like a short amount of time. In actuality, these 4 years have fundamentally changed who many of us are today. Going into freshman year after COVID was a startling change that many weren't ready for. We walked around wearing masks until the following year, where we discovered each other's true identities and saw each other's faces. As sophomores, we finally got accustomed to high school life, and many of us secured bonds and friendships that guided us throughout high school. In our junior year, we experienced a new level of academic hardship. We not only had to prepare for the SAT, but we also started to receive a more intense workload from teachers. In senior year, we realized that junior year actually wasn't as hard as we thought. This is the year we were expected to know our entire future and commit to a plan to achieve our goals. A majority of us experienced senioritis and have been biding our time these past few months to make it to graduation. But finally, we are here in this Coliseum about to achieve our diplomas. I would like to recognize all of you for your successes, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And these are all the announcements we have for you today, Raiders. And always remember the Raider motto: be responsible, be respectful, and be safe.
Thank you, Michaela. And now we will have the Warwickshire Singers, under the direction of Ms. Lynn Ballou, performing Music of My Heart, words and music by Jerry Ray.
Days ahead, I think of days before, when you made me hope for something better and made me reach for something more. You taught me to run, you taught me to fly, help me to free the me inside. Help me hear the music of my heart, help me hear the music of my heart. You open my eyes, you open the door to something I've never known before.
Thank you so much, Warwickshire singers. At this time, before we continue, I would just like to remind our audience this is a very special occasion for all here today. So please continue to respect the decorum of the auditorium so that everyone can enjoy this celebration.
At this time, I would like to introduce our salutatorians, Joshua Barnhart and Ashley Calva. Joshua, a Governor's School Scholar, will attend the University of Virginia and major in engineering. While at Warwick High School, he participated in varsity soccer, wrestling, and golf. He is the member of the National Honor Society, math, and chess clubs. Ashley will attend the University of Virginia and major in civil engineering in the fall. While at Warwick, she has served as an ambassador of Mentor, chair of the Mental Health Committee, Student Council Association member, Spanish Honor Society, French Honor Society, National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and has completed a law internship. At this time, I would like to welcome Joshua Barnhart to the podium.
Good afternoon. Welcome students, staff, family, and friends. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm sure we've all been asked this question at some point. As children, our responses were likely ambitious and abstract, such as a princess, a superhero, or in my case, a football player for the New York Giants. However, as we've grown older, gaining valuable life experiences and a better sense of our reality, our answers have likely been refined or altered to something more realistic as we attempt to plan the next step of our lives, such as engineers, teachers, or doctors. Yet, none of these responses answer the question. What you want to be is not the same as what you want to do. These verbs to be and to do are easy to confuse. We often answer a question about being with something more suited to doing. Doing means action, while being implies presence and intention within our actions. This may seem like a very minuscule difference. However, as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives, who we choose to be is much more impactful and important than what we choose to do. Whatever our next step may be, whether it is college, a trade, or the workforce, we will be faced with deadlines, pressure, and stress. I imagine this is stuff that we've all dealt with over the past 4 years. And it is very easy to get caught up in the act of doing homework, checking off to-do lists, or feeling pressures to constantly do more. These moments are exactly why it is so important to experience the act of being compassionate, being patient with yourself and others, being joyful. This will make a greater impact than merely doing. Over the past 4 years here at Warwick High School, I have begun developing my sense of being, and I have done this as a result of my interactions with those around me. And I would like to thank all of my peers, as well as the faculty and staff who have thoughtfully and compassionately stood beside me throughout this process. For without their guidance, I would not have found so much enjoyment in refining my passion over this time. Additionally, I would like to recognize the special impact Mr. Benjamin Bukuvarakis and Coach Michael Norton have had over me as not just a student athlete, but as a person, helping me to appreciate the process more than result throughout my life's endeavors. And above all, I would like to thank my family for their unconditional love and support throughout the course of my life, from waking up at 4 a.m. to taking me to wrestling tournaments or helping me study until 10 o'clock at night. Their dedication to helping me throughout my academic and athletic pursuits has been the foundation of my success. And as we leave Warwick and step into the next chapter of our lives, may we remember that what we choose to be will matter much more than what we choose to do. Raiders, class of 2025, go forward with purpose, be bold, and most of all, be true to yourself. Thank you. And I would like to introduce Ashley Calva.
Good afternoon to our families, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Congratulations, classmates. We finally graduated. I'm Ashley Calva, and it's an honor to stand before you today. Today marks not just an academic milestone, but the beginning of a lifelong journey ahead. All the sacrifices we made to reach this point, the sleepless nights spent finishing homeworks, the early mornings when we dragged ourselves out of bed for school, and the long afternoons filled with practices, club meetings, or games. These moments have been more than just challenges. They have been the defining experiences that pushed us forward. I want to share a moment from my life that led me to this stage. It was the summer before freshman year. I was at band camp here at school and asked a friend to give me a tour of the building. As we walked by the front office, something caught my eye. A row of framed photos of past valedictorians and salutatorians proudly displayed on the wall. As I stood there admiring the framed photos, I knew those students had earned their place through dedication and hard work. At that moment, I made a promise to myself. One day, I'm going to be on that wall. I didn't exactly know how I was going to do it, but I was determined to achieve that goal. From that day on, I worked not just for the title, but for the chance to stand here today and inspire others, to show that dreams are within reach, waiting to be realized. My message to y'all today is this: anything is possible when you believe in yourself and act on your dreams. Don't place limitations on yourself. Set your goals high, think positively, and work hard, because the effort you put in will be worth it in the end. As you leave here today, make it your mission to set a goal, no matter how small. Every big dream starts somewhere. Start small, stay consistent, and step by step, you'll get closer to your goal. I would now like to take a moment and thank the people who have been here throughout this journey. Gracias a mis papás por su apoyo. Thank you to my parents for your unwavering support and for always believing in me no matter the challenge. Thank you to my siblings and cousins for your constant encouragement that kept me motivated. Thank you to my friends for being my source of strength and for always having my back. Thank you to my counselors and teachers for guiding me to this point. And finally, to my classmates, we did it. We overcame challenges, shared laughter, and supported each other, and created memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you. And now, I would like to introduce our valedictorian, Razvan Verde, a Governor's School Scholar who will attend Princeton University and plans to major in operations, research, and financial engineering. During his time at Warwick High School, he participated on the debate team, golf, tennis, and swim teams. This year, Razvan served as the student representative to the school board and served as the co-head to the Superintendent's Student Advisory Group on Education. During his free time, Razvan conducts research at Jefferson Lab, is a national youth representative for the UNICEF USA, and serves as a member on the Governor's Student Advisory Board, where he is the sole representative of Hampton Roads and Virginia's Eastern Shore. Please welcome our valedictorian, Razvan Verde.
Good afternoon, teachers, staff, families, friends, and fellow Raiders. When we first walked into Warwick High, our usual first day jitters came with social distancing, masks, and the last stages of a pandemic that would change our lives forever. At first I, as well as many of you, assumed that the turbulence would pass and that our lives would resume normally later. They never did. The change became the new normal. Change, we discovered, isn't an interruption to school, or to life, or even to our growth, but rather, change is the strongest curriculum, and it has a knack for teaching the lessons that matter most. One of my own challenges arrived during my sophomore year of debate. I mangled my words so badly during my first practice round that my debate partner and I slid into supply cabinets to hide. My new teammates laughed, banged on the door, and hauled us back out. A year later, Warwick's debate team finished second in the state. The arc from cabinet to podium convinced me that embarrassment is a terrible place to live, but a fantastic place to start. If you look around this afternoon, you'll see hundreds of similar arcs. The marching band that logged countless rehearsal hours until every step and note snapped into place. The Raiders who punched out of their first after-school jobs and still showed up for late-night study sessions. These tiny moments, however cliche, however trite, are the reason we are all here today. The tiny ways we change in every second that we live, the change that adds up to be a lifetime's worth of memories and lessons alike, that is what makes each and every one of us who we are. But we never made that climb alone. Thank you to the teachers who refused to accept our first draft and pushed us to work harder. To Herr Gardner, who proved that enthusiasm is fluent in German, and to Mr. Bikuvarakis, Mr. Bakal, Mr. Reynolds, Ms. Pelkey, Mr. Cullison, Ms. Rivas, and every single other teacher who challenged, guided, and believed in us. Thank you to the administration and every adult who kept the lights on and the doors open, for everything you did for us behind the scenes. Thank you to my parents and my friends for supporting me every step of the way. I wouldn't be here giving this speech without all of you. Not long from now, tassels will slide to the left, and these gowns will give way to college hoodies, shipyard hard hats, dress blues, and office badges. Wherever we land, keep a stripe of maroon and gold in your hearts to remind you that we, each other, is what makes all of us strong. And finally, remember this. The world does not need another perfect resume. It needs people willing to show up, ask better questions, and widen the circle of opportunity. So wear your colors boldly, ask your questions loudly, and keep a little space in your heart for anyone who still feels like hiding in a cabinet. Congratulations, class of 2025. Let's show the world what we Raiders are made of.
Thank you, students, for an outstanding job. You may now go and sit with your class. At this time, we ask that you stand and join in the singing of the Alma Mater printed on the inside cover of your programs. Thank you. You may now be seated. Once again, I would like to ask that our crowd remain respectful as we continue with our ceremony. Thank you so much. Our speakers delivered an outstanding presentation this afternoon. Please join me in giving them another well-deserved round of applause. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, esteemed guests, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. This year's senior class has truly set themselves apart through their achievements academically, extracurricular activities, through athletics, leadership, and community service. I'd like to take a moment to highlight some of their accomplishments with you. The senior class of 2025 received over $11 million in scholarships. 87 seniors earned presidential honors for earning a 3.5 GPA. 149 seniors are graduating with honors for earning a 3.0 or higher. We have 28 seniors who earned 4 or more industry certifications while at Warwick High School. and 35 seniors will be graduating as International Baccalaureate Program Diploma candidates. 45 seniors will graduate from the Governor's Health and Science Academy. 7 seniors will graduate from the Governor's School. We have 8 early college graduates, and we have 2 seniors who achieved first team, all district, all region, and all state honors in football. We have 1 senior who won the state debate championship, and the senior class has over 400 hours of community service. These accomplishments are a testament to the excellence of the class of 2025, and we could not be more prouder than all that they have achieved. But today is more than just a ceremony. It is a celebration of your hard work, dedication, personal growth, and accomplishments over the past 4 years. It is a celebration of the journey that has brought you here. For 4 years, you walked the halls of Warwick High School, sometimes confident, sometimes unsure, but always preparing for your future. High school is more than just a place for academics. It is a training ground for the real world and a foundation for the person that you will become. It is in these halls that you have learned how to rise and grow from setbacks, speak out for what you know is right, adapt to change, and persevere when life gets tough. Here, you have done more than just take classes. You've learned responsibility, resilience, time management, collaboration, and the importance of friendship. You learned not just how to navigate school, but life itself. And now, as you look forward to the next destination in this journey that we call life, you will take all that you have learned at Warwick High School. Not just the facts or formulas, but the confidence, the skills, and relationships you have built over time, and go forward knowing that you can accomplish whatever you set your mind to. So as you sit here today, feeling excited, nervous, and anxious about what is to come, remember, you are college, career, and citizen-ready young adults prepared to leave your mark on this world. Before we confer your status of Warwick High School graduates of the class of 2025, I would like to leave you with a few pearls of wisdom. Learn from the good and the bad. The good moments will show you what is possible and what you can achieve. But those moments that challenge you and cause you to step outside of your comfort zone, those are the moments that will teach you fortitude, humility, growth, and your potential to rise to the occasion. Focus on the things that you can control. Life is filled with things that you can't change, such as people's opinions and unexpected challenges and events. But it is how you react, your choices, your attitude, your effort that determine the outcome. Make your own good luck. Luck happens when preparation meets opportunity. No matter what you do or where you end up, show up, work hard, stay ready, and don't be afraid to take smart risks. And finally, always say thank you and be grateful for those who have supported you along the way and the opportunities and chances that you have been given. Never underestimate the power of a sincere thank you. So class of 2025, go forward boldly. Trust the journey. Your path has shaped you for this very moment. And remember, once a Raider, always a Raider. And now, we have arrived at the moment you've all been eagerly anticipating. As the line marshals escort the first row of graduates to the stage for the presentation of diplomas. Once again, we kindly ask that everyone in the audience demonstrate respect and courtesy. This will ensure that each graduate's name can be clearly heard by their families here today and by our military service members and other family members watching from around the country. Today I will be assisted by Mr. William Huberdeau, Mr. Connor Collins, Mrs. Corinne McGrath, and my fellow administrators. We will now begin the presentation of diplomas.
Valela Anise Anderson Moon. Samuel Cornelius Nico Quinn. Alexis Brianna Irie Adams. Warvin Mirwan Ahmed. Jonathan Misael Alvarez Mejia. Priscilla Alejandra Amaya Sanchez. Redet Chalachu Amsalu. William Allen Anderson III. Edgar Aquino Plata. Nevea Tracy Arrington. Xavier Arrington. Brianna Shanti Bailey. Jamari Baker. Nishan Dominic Baker. Shalomi Brianna Baker. Tanasia Shariah Baldwin. Major Whitehead Banks. Braden Craig Davis Ballard. Joshua Walter Barnhart. Jocelyn Marie Barr. Carl James Barrow. Angela Maya Bartran Rubin. Michael Bartron. Keon Terrell Batts. Aiden Betzall. Kiara Chastity Baez. Jasmine Michelle Bonet. Nizion Jacori Boone. Jaisha Renee Bowser. Fernanda Michelle Bravo. Amir Terrell Braxton. Assad Jamel Braxton. Alexander Isaiah Brewer Bryant. Dakota Rayvon Gerard Brodus. Ariana Janae Brown. Justice Vanique Brown. Michaela Journey Brown. Freedom Yasir Brown Payne. Mackenzie Alexis Birchfield. Sean Burgess. Yanea Amira Burke. Zyrion Amarte Burley. Logan James Burnett. Keontae Jashawn Burrell. Kiona Kishash Burrell. Kinaya Ade Butler. Jose Gustavo Caballero Quintana. Ashley Calva. Natalie Faith Cameron. Sean Patrick Campbell. Amberlyn Lynette Campos Lopez. Avery Marlene Cannon. Michaela Marie Capelles. Julio Chavez Corrector. Xavier Kawan Carter. Eileen Castro Enriquez. Kevin Cervera Rodriguez. Koshan Chambly Jr. Bridget Mariah Charles. Yutao Chen. Ayana Chanel Childress. Hold on. Rashawn Clark. Samaria Jade Clark. And Nasia Aliyah Clyburn. Justice Lene Cochran. Claire Amelia Kaufman. Caden Alexi Collins. Amariana Nige Collins Epps. Gwyneth Ann Conaway. Benjamin Joseph Kahn. Michaela Constance. Amanda Christine Cooper. Nevaeh Shalima Koot. Kalia Elania Benet Covington. Corinne Kamaya Benet Covington. Elijah Andre Coel. Daryl Lee Cox. Dakari Lewis Craig.
Nasir Tajay Crawley.
Braxton Patricia Lynn Creekmore. Darian Raquan Davin. Samaya Renee Davis. Tashawn Marquise Davis. Nina Anjali de Silva. Naomi Eileen Diebler. Messiah Evans Delome. Rachel Elena Dellinger. Margaret Deshauro Renau. Michael Jeremy Dillard. Justin Doan. Noah Jameer Drawn. James Maurice Duncan Jr. Jamilka Kayla Antonia Dupree. Jacob Daniel Dye. Kalia Leara Edmonds. Isaiah Michael Emery. Nadia Jacqueline Escalante Morales. Jamari DeAndre Fields. Jamaya Vanessa Fitzgerald. Jennifer Guadalupe Flores Higuera. Estefany Flores Cabrera. Alexander Nicholas Flowers. Lexi Jade Forrest. Jessica Lynn Fraley. Marlena Mary Kenlee Frazier. Tarshay Chanel Frazier. Kamaya Kenyette Fredericks. Dominic Michael Funn. Sanaida Nevea Gales.
Kamora Nicole Galashaw. Arlie Garcia Martinez. Logan James Geller. Tayshawn Mackay George. Carson Edward German. Jaden Latrell Gilliam. Cameron Amari Glenn. Charlotte Ann Goodwin. Traquan Arnez Goodwin. Ariana Yvonne Gordon. Ariana Lee Green. Is it Asaya? Asaya Ann Green. Jaheim Lionel Green. Jamie Mason Gregory. Shanlia Nicole Gregory. Haley Nicole Griffin. Maya E.J. Griffin. Meredith Guerra Mendoza. Sharon Gillen Arbacher. Darius Leon Gurley. Jayla Marie Hagag. Elise Lauren Hall. Taila Marie Hampton. Jayla Ayana Harrell Pope. Stephen Allen Harris. Creighton Daniel Hartzell. D'Angelo Ezekiel Hurd. Amaya Michelle Henderson. Trayshawn Laderick Henry. Sofia Hernandez. Lene. Diamond Lene Hicks. Scenario Mackay Hicks Watt. Nadia Oksana High. Delilah Marie Hicks. Derek Roselle Holiday. Maye Isabiman Hallowen. Alexander Lee Holt. Draquan Armand Holt. Soha Sahil Huda. Josiah Emmanuel Huff. Ciel Fitz Huff. Nijan Zymir Humphrey. Jocelyn Natasha Jackson. Trey Zion Jackson. Monique James. I got him. Isaiah Javier Jarvis. Maxwell Melvin Jarvis Burris. Damian Johnson. Donovan William Johnson. Alicia Johnson. Malcolm Shamar Johnson. Tamara Michelle Johnson. Elijah Monique Jones. Joshua Ryan Jones. Savion Keith Jones. Jalen Antonio Jordan. Melina Marie Kellum. Nazir Kellum. Micah Lanier Kelly. Taurus Bernard Kelly. Jeremy Isaiah Kidd. Brian David Kilmartin. Aiden Michael Knapp. Oren Wesley Ladley. Martha Regina Lagos Martinez. Micah Lassiter. Keith Augustus Lee Jr. Joseph Rennie Lesord. Shut up. Amari Sincere Levacy. Tavel Levi Wilburn. Michaelia Maka-Alawai Lloyd. Havion Amir Lockhart. Jacqueline Virginia Lopez. Montserrat Lopez Roblero. A blessing Daria Louisville. Hippolytus Martinez Lawrence. Adondre Tashid Lyles. Abel Emmanuel Leonard. Alex Daniel Masonette Ortiz. Zion Daje Mann. Aminata Madvinti Mansari. Dana Alexa Martillo Cesar. Daniela K. Martinez Chelis. Eric Lucas Matthews. Kelsey Leanne Mayer. Anaya Monet McWright. Aiden McMurdy. Georgian Aaron Matang. Garrett Miller. Juliet Alba Minnerly. Jamal Mitchell.
Abdul Mohammed Makhtar.
Kimberly Montejo Maldonado. Camilla Mael Moore. Michael Christian Morgan. Amani Morrison. Malia Michelle Newby. Maya Ann Newsome. Dominic Kamari Neezy. Gabriel Elijah Nix. Iris Zumari Ovai. Chloe Michelle Parker. Gracie Lynn Nicole Patinia. William Scott Pierce. Hayden Ray Pendergraft. Joy Amelia Perez Boyd. Elvis Perez Santos. Benjamin Christopher Perry. Davion Malik Perry. I got him. Robbie Von Woodhouse. Gavin Keanu Michael Place.
Camila Marie Powell. Amir Elijah Pridgeon. Araya Sandra Pridgeon. Carissa Joy Pringle. Lamont Alfred Christian Pugh. Oswaldo Yahir Pulido. Loida Lillian Ramirez. DeMarcus Trayvon Reed. Keon Anthony Register. Devaney Lejay Reyes. Jacob Thomas Reyes. Wayne Riddle. Evelyn Estefany Rivera Luis. Gabrielle Nicole Roche. Darwin Isa Roblero de Leon. Jacob Alexander Rodriguez. Eliza Ivana Monique Rogers. Chase Alexander Rutherford. Yomar Rancel Salcedo. Andy Sanchez Cova. Chase Cameron Schaefer. Macy Olivia Schneblin. Aaliyah Aretha Scott. Darian Josiah Scott. Althenia Evelyn Cisse. Autumn Faith Shoemaker. Aiden Lee Sisk. Zachary Christopher Sledge. Skyla Dawn Marie Slocum. Cadence Leah Smalls. Nicholas Sean Smalls. Asia Elise Smith. Connor Douglas Smith. Deborah Jaira Smith. Destiny Zakira Spencer Wilson. Caden Lisette Stats. Isaiah Andre Staley. Shaheem Purnell Staten. John Allen Steiner. Shamia Stevens. Cameron Tariq Stevens. Marlon Stewart Jr. Willis Henry Harmon Stotts. Michaela Denise Stuckey. Josie Marie Stump. Anaya Christine Sutton. Ikea Shanice Sworn. Maya Nicole Silvertooth. Jaden Andrew Tan. Alexis Tapia Maldonado. Chloe Jean Thigpen. Kelsey Jewel Thigpen. Jalen Nyaria Thomas. Nathan Lee Thomas Jr. Tristan Hawk Thomas. Kendra Shanae Thorne. Madison Elizabeth Thorpe. Peyton Orlando Thorpe. Caleb Todd. Drake Gideon Toller. Zachary Justin Thomas Townsend. Kaylee Nicole Tristani. Robert Lee Tucker IV. Samaya Gonzalez Valsaint. Christopher Dale Van Dyke III. Robinson Vasquez Escalante. Liana Renee Vaughn. Brock Michael Dean Vasquez. Mia Marie Vasquez. Rudolph Vasquez Lozada. Razvan Sebastian Verde. Jasani Trevon Waddell. Elena Sinai Walker. Peyton Elizabeth Waller. Mahani Deanna Wardrett. Ziana Raquel Warren. Houston Jacob Wasden. Eric Nazir Watford. Phanesia Ohana Wellens. Addison Wells. Jade Ari Wells. Renee White. Minaya Norvashay White. Natalie Gray Whitehead. Najee Amila Whitley. Kiana Ray Whitlow Sproul. Jada Faye Whitmer. Quality Layla Wilkins. Aaliyah Rochelle Williams. Jada Marion Williams. Jaden Williams. Lamont Sherman Williams Jr. Quintel Tyrone Wilson Jr. Aiden Rory Winall. Anaya Marie Winston. Clarence Jaden Woodfork. Samaya Anita Woods. Jakai Antonio Wright. Sanaya Wright. Lacey Lee Winecoop. Josue Gustavo Mejia. Stephen Casey York. Albert Zamora Rodriguez. Cleveland Zanders. Peter Luke Ziemba. Adondre Tashid Lyles.
Members of the class of 2025, I welcome you into the distinguished community of educated individuals and into a world of lifelong learning. At this time, with the class of 2025, please stand. By the authority invested in me as your principal and by the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of Newport News, I declare you have successfully completed the course of study required for a high school diploma and are thus graduates of Warwick High School. As a symbol of this important transition, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. This now begins an exciting new phase in your lives. Audience, we ask at this time that you rise and remain standing at your seats as the stage guest, faculty, and our graduates recess from the room. Graduates, stay in line and follow the directions of your line leader as we prepare to exit the room and pick up your diplomas. Thank you for your kind cooperation, and again, congratulations, class of 2025.